What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Boston drill rapper Demon Child E3 was shot and killed while sitting in the barber chair, and that's the way his life was supposed to end. Now, I'm not saying he deserved it. I'm not saying I'm happy to report on it, but what the hell did you think was going to happen? He's a drill rapper. He got ops. He's in the gang. He disrespect the dead. So when I hear the news that he was shot and killed, I'm supposed to get on my YouTube channel and act surprised? I'm supposed to get on my YouTube channel and blame all black men, preach to us, talking about how we need to do better as a community? I'm not doing that. Because time after time again, I get on this channel, I report these deaths, I report these mishaps, and every time it happens, people are still acting surprised. They saying he's young, he's so talented, he had a lot of life to live. The streets don't care about that. The streets don't care about how good you rap. The streets don't care about your dreams and aspirations. Once you pledge your life to a gang, it's a possibility that your life can be cut short. Everybody don't get the redemption story. Everybody don't get to grow old. 60 years old and you talking to the younger generation about the mistakes you made. Everybody don't get that. Sometimes life takes you at 19. Sometimes that gang life will take you at 25. You don't get to have children. You don't get to raise your grandkids. So when I hear that this young man's life was taken and I look at the life he lived, I'm like, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. It's always a possibility. That's where I'm coming from. Now, I know a lot of people is shocked. A lot of people is flabbergasted. They said, damn, Cut, but he was in the barber shop. He was getting his hair cut. I get he's in a gang. I get he was disrespectful in his music, but can't the young brother go to the barber shop and get a haircut? That's not the way gangs work. See, a lot of you young dudes got to understand this. Once you say I'm in a gang, once you say those are my brothers, once you say you are my ops, you lose certain privileges in life. Ask any gang member. They can't do ordinary stuff. Simple things like going to the barbershop and get a haircut. If you're a well-known gang member, you can't really do that in peace. Because think about the barbershop. Think about when you get your hair cut. That's like one of the most vulnerable things you can do. Because let's be real, fellas. When we go to the barbershop, we sit in the chair, we get our hair cut, and the first thing we do is close our eyes. We get to imagining things. We in a relaxed state. Our guard is let down. And another thing about getting your hair cut in the barber shop, another thing that makes you vulnerable, the barber is at your will. He's spinning you around in a chair. He turning you at different angles, trying to make sure that lineup is crispy. So it's a possibility that your back can be turned toward the entrance. Now, every gang member knows that. They know that's a very vulnerable state. Because any gang member will tell you they never want their back towards the entrance. They want to see who's coming in. Especially something like a barbershop, one way in, one way out. But when you get your hair cut, the barbershop got free reign over you. The barber is spinning you around, got you at different angles. He might got your back turned toward the entrance, and that's all they need to strike. And I'm gonna be real about E3. It kind of seemed like somebody dropped his location. I'm not saying he was set up. It could have been, hey, you on this side of town. We know he got beef with such and such. Get such and such on the phone and let him know that his op is at the barbershop lacking. That's all it takes. You don't need no intricate plot. You don't need to be Albert Einstein. That's all it takes to drop a location. I'm just being real with you guys. But anyway, we're going to listen to this news clip and we're going to try to break down this story some more because it is crazy. Let's go.
Boston police are searching for a shooter tonight after someone opened fire inside a Dorchester barbershop. Now, one person is dead and another is in the hospital. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ken McLeod. As WBZ's Tammy Mutasa reports, this is the second shooting on this street in just the last week.
Tonight, this community is saying enough is enough with the gun violence. This is the second deadly shooting on Washington Street in just a week, and police still don't know who killed this young man.
Hey, what comes around goes around.
You hear that? That's his grandfather talking. He's on the news, and he said some questionable stuff about Demon Child E3. He said he's a great kid, he's light-skinned, he won't hurt a soul, he got a baby face. Sir, did you listen to your grandson's music? Did you see him twirling that strap around his finger like a yo-yo? Did you see all that? Did you listen to the violent raps? For somebody to roll up in a barber shop and put one in his head while he getting his haircut, he had to do something. He's not an innocent bystander. What the police say, this is a targeted hit. So when he said what goes around comes around, that might just be true. I'm just saying, but let's continue.
And that's life.
On a day which is supposed to be for rest, turmoil inside the exclusive barber shop as one man is gunned down in the barber seat while getting a haircut. Another man is also shot. Rainier Thompson.
Now I'm gonna say this. There is video of the incident, and I advise nobody to look it up. You don't want to see that. Imagine somebody still got the barber sheet over them. They in the barber chair, they getting their haircut. Somebody just walks in and put one in their head, and they left laying there, slumped over. There is video of it. Now I advise everybody, don't watch the video. It is very disturbing. And then he got his homie wounded as well, but he's expected to survive. And I'm gonna say this, man. I know we like drill music. I know it's very interesting. I know we be keeping score. I know this is a drill culture that everybody embrace. I know it's very interesting. Drill rapper come out. The first thing the public wants to know, how many bodies he got. Who he beefing with. Look on YouTube. Every drill rapper got a documentary about him. Every drill rapper got a video talking about body counts. How many bodies the King Von got? How many bodies do Chief Keef got? So let's be real when we look in the mirror and say this. Sometimes us fans, sometimes the media, we be instigating some of this stuff. We'll go do an interview with a drill rapper. He dissing the other side. Then we'll take our ass to the other side, give them an interview. They dissing him. And then when gunfire erupts, everybody want to pull their hand back, act like they don't know what's going on. Then everybody want to give the speeches. Then everybody want to talk about we needs to do better. How about not embracing the culture? How about not contributing to the culture? I'm even looking in the mirror. Y'all know me. Soon as somebody get clapped, y'all see my face. I'm on YouTube with it. Y'all know that. I even got to look in the mirror sometimes. But let's continue.
And says he got an urgent call from his wife saying his teen grandson was shot in the head.
Getting shot in the head kind of hard, whether you make it or not.
Police say one of the men died on the way to the hospital. The other is expected to survive.
2 victims shot.
That's 2 victims shot. Copy.
The gunman ran away. Evidence markers littering Washington Street.
We do not believe that this was a random event. We are currently spreading out in the area, canvassing the neighborhood for witnesses. We're looking for a video.
As that search...
I'm listening to the police chief talk. He's saying it wasn't a random attack. Duh. They targeted him. They didn't just say random into the barbershop. They went in there and got the target. That's all I'm saying. And if you look at the area of the barbershop, you look at the street, it's a very busy street. So I'm pretty sure they got the killer on camera somewhere. Gotta be. I'm pretty sure they got a vehicle description. I'm pretty sure they got his description. He probably was masked up, but hell, we don't know. But I'm pretty sure they got some glimpse of him on video. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue.
Continues for the shooter, the community is still reeling from another shooting where a man was murdered on the same street just a week ago.
I'm mad.
The victim's grandpa says he just spoke to his grandson last week, trying to get him into a construction job work training. He has this message to young people who might be drawn to a life on the streets.
You got to be a leader, not a follower, to all the young people. Don't follow these gangs, bad company. Get you a job, make your mother and father proud.
Investigators say if you saw anything, heard anything, or have video, please call Boston Police Homicide Detectives. Reporting from Boston Police Headquarters, Tammy Mutasa, WBZ News.
Now, at least his grandfather tried to give a little game. He said, avoid gangs, be a leader, not a follower, be your own man. And that's good advice that I think everybody needs to give to the younger generation. Because oftentimes we always say what we can do to combat gang violence, what we can do to prevent gang violence. And the simple answer is everybody take care of their own household. You got young men in your neighborhood, you got young men in your family. You grab them by the coattails and let them know that there are serious ramifications to gang violence. You want to be a gang, it's a possibility you gonna die. You want to be a gang, it's a possibility you gonna do life in jail or you gonna grow up to be nothing in life. I got a cousin like that, had all the potential in the world. Can hoop, could have got a scholarship, fell off into the gangs, now he doing 27 years. You don't want to end up like that. Wasted potential. And I ain't went to go visit him. I ain't wrote him. Granny might put a little money on his commissary. That's about it. But he has nobody in there. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody look at him as a burden now. He calling family members. We on Thanksgiving. Don't nobody want to answer the phone. He calling Granny. She passing it to my mama. My mama passing the phone to me. I'm passing the phone off. Is that the life you want to live? When you behind bars and don't nobody want to answer your call. Because you dudes in prison, I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all ain't nothing but a burden. We might accept your call. We might chit chat with you. But the whole time we trying to get back to our regular life. See, you got all the time in the world behind the walls. You're very bored. But we got things we got to do on the outside. So I'm letting you young dudes know that ain't the life you want to live. Because you're going to become bitter. And you're going to really feel that you are useless in the inside. And it's going to make you bitter toward everybody else. So you don't want to do that. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I want to send my condolences to E3 family. Shout out to his grandfather for giving a little bit of game. It don't really seem like his granddad was naive. He tried to act like he was naive. My grandson would do this. My grandson got a baby face. He was a sweet kid. But toward the end of that interview, he kind of was like, okay, he was in gang. It might have been some gang stuff. He was hitting around to it. So I give him props right there. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. Leave a comment. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.